That's even worse.
Grab like my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like I burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you ain't gonna get this
bitch, you gonna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of More to Discuss. I am your host, NunFlyyer, and that is your beautiful co-host of my daughter, ToJo.
You already know. And we got our lovely.
We in this bitch today. You know what I'm saying? Super producer. Back on the boards, as you can tell by the undertone music and the intro. We back at it. You know
what I'm saying?
What up? Good job last week, bro. I want to hand it to you. I tried to. I watched. I was in the car watching.
It was a good. I think that was a really good show.
Yeah, we did all right.
Yeah, y'all did y'all thing. Most definitely.
Hey man, today though, we're gonna get off into some trivia. We gonna play a little game for y'all today. We had more people viewing, y'all can play with us. Hopefully when y'all pop on, y'all can jump in.
Jump in, answer some questions, you know what I'm saying? Y'all big one, because I ain't gonna lie, I really cheated my way through like school and stuff, and like just had an experience like as if I was in a TV show on purpose. So like this was purpose because like I watched a lot of TV, so like I wanted that experience. So I don't really store a lot up here, but I know a lot because like I like taught myself after school. So we'll see how good my teaching is.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about that.
I grew up in the era of game shows. This should be fun.
This quiz right here, this little how much do you know, how much do you think you know, is just hot topics, shit that's happening in the nigga news. So don't even worry about your history, right?
That's just nigga history,
right?
Is it multiple choice?
Well, we're just gonna let you guys guess. I'm gonna make it kind of easy.
I want to be easy. What's the fun in that? Crank it up a little bit.
I'm keeping score. I need my paper.
Okay, I'll make it multiple choice.
Later thing.
Yeah, multiple choice.
I'm a multiple choice kind of girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Right? Isn't that like the greatest shit? Give me the option.
Those testing quizzes I passed flying colors because like I'm a good guesser. I can guess the hell out of some shit and be getting it right. I go with my gut.
Let me see if I can put this up here like this. Here.
Do it.
This is the OG More versus More episode. Who wants it more?
I want it more.
That's like a dope fight card phrase. More versus more. Who wants it more?
We gotta have that. I like that. I want to do a prank call show. Yeah, I think that's childish. We prank call people live.
That's great.
Yeah, I just got a question. Is your refrigerator running?
Hey, don't you?
Yeah,
hey,
you better go catch it.
That's like a dad joke. It's like
I love dad jokes. I'm corny like that. I love that.
Dad joke to the building.
They hit different.
Sorry for not being prepared.
Hey, don't you hate when your weed don't stay lit? You know, like the record shit.
Nah, because you know I'm like Cheech Charles though. And they light it back up. Pretty good.
And you like to smoke out of bongs too, so you don't have to worry about that.
I mean, I hit the ball every now and again, but for the most part, I be rolling my rollies.
I'm basically like a strictly rolly kind of guy, but not strictly. I'll smoke out of the bong or whatever. You know what's happening. Any apparatus.
Hey, while we went for Mac, I wanna plug something. Like we all this. Y'all gotta shop catch packs.
What the hell?
Hey, you fly, I buy type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. That's. I looked at the bottom of that and I was like, girl, if you don't get that thing up off the goddamn, I seen one of them in the movie.
Oh, you thought it was something kinky? Yeah, you thought it was
like a fleshlight. Looked like the bottom of a fleshlight.
Oh my god! No, this is the container. Oh my god! This is the
what the hell?
Oh my god! This is the container.
Hey, we got some of the dopest containers, right? We got these spliffany containers that are the color spliffany boxes.
Why would I plug a sex?
Because you might be that type of person. You might want people to be
plug it on the show. Like I go live on Instagram and do that. I ain't gonna plug it on a show like that. We be having aunties watching and stuff. I ain't doing like
aunties have sex too.
That's crazy. I want to think about that.
They may even use toys. You don't know.
That's scary.
That's scary? Why would you say that? Oh, hey, they people.
Okay, like when it comes to like when you get older, I feel like older people do get hornier the older they get. So it's like a wow factor for me, I guess, because it's like all like because not all old people look good old, so it's like you just like saggy and horny, like it's just scary. I don't know. I just can't imagine.
So do you know that they be in them young homes, nursing homes or whatever they be, old folks homes? I don't know the proper term for it, so don't come out. But they be in that joint getting it in, spreading all types of this aerial diseases and humping all across each other and stuff. With dementia.
I gotta put my phone on the notch.
Hey, they be getting it, don't even remember they got it.
Yeah, real fast. I have my phone do not disturb. My phone and my laptop are connected, so somebody called me and it rang.
I feel left out. I'm the only one that don't have a gaming chair. I feel like hell of a.
I mean, you know, all you gotta do is just get the gaming chair. You know, it's comfortable.
I can tell everybody got them, but me. I can tell everybody.
Mine do some other stuff. It got some like USB cords and shit at the bottom. I don't know what all that's for. I think it's for like speakers and stuff.
So you can charge, or yeah, all that shit.
What my charge? Like, do it back massage or something, maybe.
Hey, do you have to plug it in?
Yeah, like USB. It's like USB plugs.
I'm talking about the actual chair, though.
It's on the chair. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but do you have to plug the chair in for it to work?
No. What? No.
So it probably don't do nothing. It's probably just there to look cool because you gotta have power to make power.
So I'm gonna have a USB cord just to have a USB cord on the chair. I don't think that's correct. I'm gonna ask my boyfriend when he gets here what the chair does.
Y'all ready to go?
Yeah, you ready for the game?
I'm trying to make some watch.
Do you want to play the game?
Would you like to play a game?
All right, they coming up with another one of those too. Oh, go ahead.
I know. First question. Which hip hop star is an admirer of Eleanor Roosevelt? Y'all know who Eleanor Roosevelt was, right?
Yes. Can we get hints?
I'm about to give you the multiple choice.
Oh, okay.
So was it Nicki Minaj, Sexy Red, Cardi B, or Rhapsody?
You go first.
Rhapsody.
Yeah, Frank cheating.
Rhapsody.
I'm gonna go. I was thinking Rhapsody too, but I'm not gonna say that because he said that. I'm gonna say Nicki Minaj.
Well, let's see.
It's Cardi B.
For a long time, because I went to FDR's house. If anybody loves me, know me, I love FDR.
You love FDR?
Yes, and I love Eleanor Roosevelt. And you know how he got us through the Great Depression with a war.
Mm-hmm.
Only president that got elected 4 times while he's in a wheelchair. As I grew up reading a lot about Eleanor Roosevelt, she had a very sad life. And like when I went to her house, well, she had different house from her husband, because you know FDR mama, she was always around, like, and she didn't really like that. Like Eleanor wanted her space, just like me. I want my own space all the time. I saw the room where Churchill and FDR was talking about the nuke. That is crazy to me. Like I'm really here. Like I don't know why I'm obsessed with war.
Art of War. I could hear it with the aliens.
Yes.
It's in you.
I'm obsessed with World War II. Like I love World War I. Like, you know, I like reading about that. But World War II, like I'm obsessed with just learning everything about it. So for me to be in the same room that Churchill and FDR was discussing the nuke, is like, it was just such a moment for me. Like, y'all probably think I'm crazy, but like, it was just like, oh, I love this. I don't know. Oh my God, my mouth is not burning anymore.
You know, that's all it took. You just had to walk down and, you know, do a...
So, fun fact. My cousin Desiree called me Delano because of Franklin Delano.
Is that right?
Yeah. Friend called me that every time she speaks. Yeah.
Yeah, what I would say about that, right? What I would say about that is Cardi B is consistently surprising and breaking the stereotypes of the way that mainstream looks at her, especially the way that blacks look at her, right? Because, you know, we know her history, we know where she came from, we know her before she got her teeth fixed, and so, you know, we kind of, you know, be expecting all the ratchetness, because, you know, before she was funny, she was whooping bitches' asses, standing outside the club with hoodies and sweatsuits on, waiting to thump. So you kind of look for Cardi to be kind of on that ghetto shit. But Cardi consistently surprises by showing a level of intelligence that surpasses anything that anybody kind of expects from her. And also, I said this shit a long fucking time ago, the girl can rap, and that shit, you can't be no dummy and put those words on her.
No. It's very intelligent people who are the illest lyricists alive. I mean, real intelligent. I mean, college educated and everything, but just because they black, when they talk about the script they talk about, they don't. Just like Meg Thee Stallion, she got all types of things.
It's like separating the person from the personality. Like they put out this persona that, you know, of course, that's they get all this money, you know, this fame and everything like that. But I feel like Meg, Cardi B, they're both very like next level intelligent when it comes to doing things.
Hey,
and I love that.
Yeah, people stopped surprising me a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is layered. Everybody.
Yeah.
So, you know, you never know. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
man. I
can damn so dig it.
So neither one of us have a point.
No point. We both no point.
All right, I'm gonna get the next one for sure. I know.
Goose eggs for the both of us.
I'm gonna get the next one for sure. I'm ready for the next one. I'm gonna get it.
This is a scoreboard. You see that? Me, you. Yes.
Like, okay, I get it. Like, it's very straightforward. There's no way around it. I know. I get it. Like,
that's the scoreboard right now. That's what the scoreboard look like. Everybody got 0. Nobody got nothing.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah,
we waiting on question 2.
Okay. I need to write it down. All right. So, based upon mainstream estimates,
Okay.
which female rapper made the most money in 2023?
You'll be over there cheating.
Who?
You.
I don't cheat. I'm in this for the fun. Why would I cheat? Yeah, you're my daughter. If I can't beat you naturally, I don't deserve to beat you at all. What are you talking about?
Into that.
What are you talking about?
Remember that the most what?
The most money. Who created the most income out of female rappers in 2023? Was it?
So far, okay. That's hard because the bitches been going crazy this year. That's very hard. However, I'm gonna figure this one out. Okay?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Okay, I do it. I do it differently, right? Which active female rapper, right, has the biggest net worth as of 2023? Would it be Queen Latifah? Write this down. Queen.
Quick question. When you say active, I haven't heard the Queen rap in a long time. Like, she's more acting than rapping. Like, I haven't heard a Queen Latifah song in like 1,000 years. So we just incompetent entertainers, or is it female rap? I mean, you know what I mean?
You know, we more know her as a rap. I know what you're saying, right?
I mean, we do, but
in terms of her dropping music, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
But we'll do it two ways, right? We'll do it chicks that's dropping records right now, and then we'll do all time.
Yeah.
Okay. So chicks that's dropping records right now, right? We got Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Meg Thee Stallion, and Missy Elliott.
Ooh.
Missy just dropped a cut last week.
Yeah, but we're talking net worth, right?
Talking net worth.
Missy Elliott.
I'm gonna go Missy Elliott. Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go Missy Elliott.
Net worth Missy Elliott.
Primarily because she's a writer, not only of raps but of songs, of all types of shit.
That money on, like.
And the shit that she not rap, but write, she give residuals on anyway. Even other people, like she wrote for other people. And I don't know how well all them other females' pen is, but I know Missy write her ass off, like music and everything, R&B, rap. She probably done wrote some country for somebody you don't even know. But yeah. Not to mention, I mean, you know, I always thought that she was a brilliant person. So. Ain't no telling what she's invested in, or you know what I'm saying, what she done got off into since having had rap movies. So I mean, I'm going Missy.
I'm going Missy.
Yeah. Hope y'all win Missy.
Yeah. Okay, we'll put it this time.
Give me a second. Just calling me.
Can't be called in the middle of a trivia game.
Hey, doing the podcast, doing the trivia game. Catch me on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah.
She said, I'm doing the podcast. We're doing a trivia game. Catch me on Facebook and YouTube. We're live right now.
Everybody.
Oh, I'm driving to a dance. I just got a quick question.
What? Yeah.
The location, like the location I'm at. I just drive to this location and log in, or I need to exit out this one and then re-go, or
it should find you some stuff coming back to where you started at.
Nicki Minaj?
I can see that though.
I mean, I'm in like Hawthorne.
Queen Latifah? Mission 3?
I can
Then
see
you
that.
gotta log
I can
out.
see Nikki because
You're not live right now. You're on live right now too.
and that cash money, that young money, that's live money.
All right.
But I can see it. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at being.
I have put Nikki.
I'm not mad at being 0-0. And the queen though, the queen is different because she does acting, she does theater, like plays. Yeah, like I think she even got a Tony or some shit. Like she does everything. So I really don't consider her
Nikki at the top is crazy too.
as in a Renaissance woman. The queen is in a different.
Look who 5 and 7.
I don't even know who that is. Oh,
Pepper.
yeah, man.
Pepper, Salt, and Spinderella.
Look at Spin. That's right, baby. Get it in.
Spin got her. She got her grits anyway. They burnt her, and she still ended up with $4 million short of both of Salt and Pepper. Because remember, they cut her out the deal. They said that she didn't have no ownership in Salt and Pepper.
Right. And she was the end in Salt and Pepper. She was the end. And that's fucked up, man. I don't like that energy in people. Like, for instance, if I go, we all go, right? Like the squad that I was raised with, raised up under, you know what I'm saying? We all a unit. Will always be a unit. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how you cut anybody out. If you contributed, nigga, you in. Shit, half the time don't contribute, you in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get that about people now. You know what I'm saying? And they grew up when we grew up, nigga. They your age. How does that happen? How does that happen? Because Spin was the end in Salt and Pepper. You know what I'm saying? Like she the group like everybody else.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, question 3. We both ain't got nothing right. Hey, young ToJo, what's up with your knowledge, man? How you missing all these questions?
Man, I wasn't prepared for these kind of questions. I was prepared for more like random fact questions.
So I'm not even gonna I ain't even gonna waste no time in looking this up or giving a multiple choice, but to we see that Nicki Minaj is worth 100, right? My secondary question is, who in hip hop culture, which woman in hip hop culture has achieved the most financial liquidity, or whatever, however you want to say it?
Beyonce?
All right, we need some multiple choices.
We ain't giving them multiple choices.
Oh, we ain't giving up? I'm going to say Beyonce, goddamn.
You guys are both
they got
second.
the rapper.
I said hip hop culture. I specifically didn't name a rapper, right? But it's definitely and obviously Rihanna. She's the only female billionaire.
Oh, shit, I forgot about Rihanna. I didn't even know that. That's actually news.
I thought it was Beyonce, but I love Rihanna.
Hold on, time out. I didn't know that. That's actually news to me, bro. I really didn't know that. Really?
Well, the thing why I said I wasn't gonna look it up and why I made it so broad is because Rihanna made most of her money outside of music, right? You know, her branding, you know, the Savage Fenty shit, and what was the perfume shit she had? Really, Savage Fenty is what blew her ass up.
Fenty, yeah. But
Fenty Beauty and Savage.
I never knew.
Yeah. So she didn't do as much off music. I mean, you know, she made a whole song, you know. She made a whole song about motherfuckers not giving her bread. Like,
I depend on.
Money.
So listen though, my omission. I depend on the pond to keep me grounded because my mind be on logistics. So I depend on the pound to keep me grounded, goddamn. The pond to keep me grounded. I did not know that. I mean, I knew she was balling, but I didn't know she was a billionaire.
Balling, but I didn't know she was. Yeah, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I knew she was balling. I knew, I knew Fendi was the shit. I knew that. I knew all of that, but I didn't know she was a billionaire.
A blue brilliant? Wow.
Shout out to Rihanna. Goddamn it. And she beautiful as shit. And
she got 2 sons.
Yeah, and she doing her shit. I love her. Not like like that too, but I've always
hey Chef, you better watch out. You coming for your girl.
Like I've been a fan of Rihanna's music. A fan of Rihanna's music before Beyonce. Like I don't really listen to a bunch of Rihanna shit. I mean Beyonce shit, but I listen to Rihanna shit.
Rihanna should still be banging.
Yeah, there's the thing. All right, so we still at 0. Hey, we don't know shit about the culture.
Man, what the fuck? These is easy. These are softballs, man. I'm lobbing this shit up to y'all.
Zero.
Yeah. Look, right? Hey, the name of the show is how much culture do you know? Apparently.
None. Not in there.
Hilarious. So funny as shit. All right, we gonna get a point though. Fuck that. I'm rooting for both of us now. So this is ridiculous. I don't even want to beat you now. I want to see you succeed because this is crazy. One of us
got to do this together.
One of us got to do something.
At least get one.
That's hilarious. All right, let's go. Question 4.
Okay. How about this one? The celebrity who was most surprised by the actions of their significant other. So the most ill-informed hip-hop spouse, right? And the choices we have are Papoose, right? So we all know the story with Remy Ma and Papoose. Papoose held Remy Ma down for 6 years while she was in the pen, built up a whole dynasty with her, and it's rumored that she is cheating with the help with a battle rapper signed to her Chrome 23 Battle League. All this is alleged. Neither Papoose, Remy Ma, nor Easy the Block Captain, the alleged side dude, have confirmed any of this. However, these internet streets are talking. And the fact that Remy ain't saying shit makes me think, I mean, the fact that Papoose ain't saying shit and he's supposedly, allegedly, two-pieced the nigga backstage a couple months ago or whatever for being a little too familiar with his wife, right?
But it ain't the same nigga in question, though.
It is the same nigga.
Okay, yeah.
It is the same nigga. The nigga say it never happened. So what is being kind of tossed up now is that Papoose might have socked somebody else. And motherfucker, niggas been saying this Easy Block Captain since the night that
it happened
in the mouth, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so you have that situation, right? So it's Papoose. If this is true, right, and Remy is fucking hell, is Papoose the most ill-informed hip-hop spouse? Or how about Jeannie Mai, Young Jeezy's wife, who allegedly was
about to get divorced. Yeah.
She found out about being divorced the same way that we found out about being divorced. She found out on Instagram. Right?
That's a cold ass move, though. Hey, Jeezy's a fucking gang.
My boy Jeezy said, "Who not coming with him?" I said, "What the fuck going on?"
Holla at the lawyer, Reg. Holla at the lawyer.
Jeezy hit her with the he, and she ain't said shit for 10 days, and now she came out. Now she's saying, "Oh well, he's leaving because there was infidelity or whatever in the relationship." Bitch, you ain't said none of that shit. You was happy as a lark and shit 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, you ain't even know.
More
You
shit.
ain't even know.
All of the fucking sudden, right? When this nigga is talking about we got cultural differences. Basically, this bitch don't understand when I'm talking about I don't need her mama in my business. We got the mama living in the house, the brother living in the house. Ain't nobody got no fucking jobs. I'm the only one generating income. Bitch, you didn't quit your job. You doing fucking low budget red table talk. You got as many subscribers as we got on the Piranha Pod. No, bitch, your little bit ain't even meeting up with my lot of bit, right? Like, you know, I'm Young Jeezy, fucking Snowman. What the fuck, right?
Hey, Eddie Murphy. Now we got $100,070. Johnny Carson, nigga. Fuck it.
Your little bit ain't even denting my lot of bit.
It ain't matching up. But ain't that what a husband's supposed to do? Don't take care of house and home and mother-in-law and all that other shit they talk about?
No, I don't think he's supposed to take care of the mother-in-law and all that other shit they talking about. I don't know about everybody else. That's not his responsibility.
I'm just saying. All right, who else we got? Them two.
We got Nicki Minaj. Her husband ended up being on house arrest for threatening the nigga over the fucking internet. Like, nigga, can you do that? Like, what the fuck, nigga?
If you on probation,
he can't do that.
Probation, nigga, for a heinous crime, nigga. You gotta check in, nigga. You in the registry, nigga. I can look you up right up on the fucking screen right now. You one of them. So
just
nigga,
just
fuck up and spend money. You live in Calabasas, nigga. You ain't even in New York.
Listen,
why are you in New York? Right?
Just like a skulled ratchet bitch. The feds keep receipts too, nigga. The police keep receipts too, nigga. They gonna be in your fucking DMs. They gonna be in your fucking Facebook. They gonna find a reason to keep your motherfucking ass on board. Because that's how they make their money. So you got to be careful. You got to be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying?
And then the fourth one would be, I forgot this dude's name. Don't even want to look him up. This is Mr. Kiki Shepard.
Yeah, that's that nigga name.
So Mr. Kiki got his nose all bent out of shape and shit because he found out his baby mama was for the internet streets. She ain't really for the streets, you know, but she definitely was for them internet streets. You know,
what is for them internet streets, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, she wore quite the revealing outfit to an Usher concert, got serenaded by Usher, and
what about Kiki Palmer?
That's what I said. What did I say?
You said Sherry Shepherd. You said Sherry Shepherd.
Oh no, not the big singing girl, not her. Kiki Palmer.
Talking about Kiki Palmer.
Lil Mama. Lil Mama.
Yeah, we talking about Kiki Palmer.
Yeah, a little hot and bothered and shit.
Okay.
Right? All of a sudden. She was a little girl 3 years ago, right? We were still thinking about her in Eve's Bayou and shit like that, right? You know, she was littler than Megan Good. You know what I'm saying?
Like 15 years old. What are you talking about?
But she grown now, so we don't. She grown now.
She been grown, right? But we still look at her like Lil Kiki Shepard, and then all of a sudden she's just this sex pot, right? Remember about 3 years ago, she was talking about having acting. She had a whole commercial.
Whoa! I'm tuning in now.
It's Kiki Palmer, not Kiki Shepard.
A mesh, a partially
Kiki
mesh.
Palmer. That's what I said.
For wearing a partially mesh skirt, that makes her like sex, like what?
Okay, so I'm not even gonna go into making a personal judgment, right? I don't care, right? It's all for entertainment.
No, I'm saying in general, like everybody reacted like that, and I'm like, the girl wore one little mesh skirt, and it wasn't even crazy. Like, what is she?
Well, that was what the conversation was. I mean, we did a podcast on that, didn't we? Didn't y'all do a podcast on that?
No.
Seemed like we did a podcast on that where we talked about that. But in any event, that was the big controversy, right? That was what the topic of conversation was whether or not her whole behavior in as a whole, right? On video, streamed live, little bitty gown, whatever the fuck, right? Revealing shit, swooning over Usher when you just had a brand new baby and just were posting your baby daddy up like y'all the brand new family. And that's the one thing. But here's the other thing. Your dude had a problem with it, right? And he actually said something publicly, which sparked all the controversy, right? Because now the conversation became, should this nigga be tripping, or should she have some more respect for her dude? You feel what I'm saying? Those are the two extremes in the conversation that was being had at the time, right? I'm not taking a position one way or another. I'm saying that in terms of how we kind of describe what we do now, right? Because Frank and I are from the streets, like we literally was outside, right? We realize now that
a whole life
is the internet. The internet is the streets. There's more activity on the internet than it is in real life, right? So, and this is where we operate now, right? So these internet streets was having a debate about whether or not Keke Palmer was for the streets.
But listen,
It just was what it was.
here's the
fallout.
Well,
Here's the fallout, right? Here's the fallout. And we're not talking about whether or not she's for the streets for real.
Yeah. Like
the internet street.
Literally.
We're talking about whether she for these internet streets. And she proved that she was, because what was more important to her was being on the internet and continuing that narrative rather than nursing her dude's ego. Him being right or wrong, family got to be more important. And it wasn't for her, because she leaned right into that shit, did a video with this nigga, the girlfriend video. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and we ain't heard a peep from this nigga. We don't even know if they still together.
They are.
So look,
We don't know that.
She did it every year.
So look,
okay.
right quick. So before we answer the question, dude, your girl is famous. I'm gonna take a position first of all. Your girl is famous, and this nigga is Usher, nigga. He does something plenty abroad in plenty of area, and
Usher.
And nigga, if you ain't securing yourself to nigga enjoy your girl enjoying the Usher concert, whatever the fuck she dressed, nigga. Come on, homie. I mean, I don't know. That's just me.
This is why I think we had this. This is why I think we had this conversation before, because I can remember making this exact point, right? And my point was that, yes, the nigga was in his feelings, but that ain't how he came, right? What his tweet was, damn, you know, you're a brand new mother with a family at home, and you out here dressed like that. And it wasn't, so what his statement wasn't, and he even doubled down when all the shit went off, when everybody was questioning him. He made another tweet, and what his second tweet said was, it's a trip how we got all this bullshit going on out in social media, but a man stands up and says that he doesn't like the sexualization of his brand new baby mother, right? His child's mother wearing something skimpy that he doesn't approve of, and he has to take a whole bunch of heat for it. Now, again, I'm not saying whether or not he's right or wrong. What I'm saying is that the nigga stood on the idea that he was just questioning whether or not she was dressed appropriately to be out in public, live streaming, knowing that you're a public figure and that millions of people are going to see this. You got the skimpy shit, your titties and shit is half out, your ass is half out.
Not even that bad.
Now we know that, nigga, you seen her when she left the house.
That's what I was just about to say. You watch her.
What you really tripping off of,
nigga. It was about
right,
Usher,
what you
nigga.
really tripping off of is you and your feelings about her. You know what I'm saying? Damn near squirting, because Usher's, like, we all seen the 5 Heartbeats. She was the chick that fainted in the front row.
Yeah.
Period. You feel what I'm saying? And nigga, that's embarrassing. I would have been embarrassed.
It's Usher. Why would you be embarrassed?
That's what I'm about to say. I wouldn't.
This is what Usher does. Like, bitches go to his show specifically to be pulled up on the stage, danced on, serenaded, all that shit. That's what people go to see Usher to do. The baby the lucky one to get got this time.
Basically, it's a show, bro. Kick back.
Let me ask y'all a question.
You're in your feelings because your son just took a shit and you don't want to change that. Why she go with Usher, nigga? Let's just be clear.
Is that what it is?
You're going through postpartum and she's going through Usher part. Let's be fucking clear on that. You're just mad because you at home with the baby and she was with.
Let me give y'all a real life true scenario. This actually happened, right? So I used to fool with this chick, right? And her favorite artist of all time was Jay-Z. She was literally a Jay-Z stan, right? Like, with all the words, like that's what she was, right?
Can't do no wrong.
Exactly. So we were having a conversation one time, and I was fucking with her about the whole Jay-Z shit, right? And I said to her, let me ask you a question, man. Let's say I'm in the music business, you know, I'm got my foot in the door and shit. I'm on some management shit or got a little record label, whatever. I got a hot artist, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in the door, right? I'm up in there and I'm, you know, fidangling with them people, Puffy, you know what I'm saying? Suge was still out at the time, Suge, and, you know, fucking Jay Prince and, you know, whoever, you know, Jay-Z, Dame Dash, whatever. We at an industry event, and I got you with me, and I introduce you. Hey, you know, this is Whoop, this is Jay-Z, and you know, niggas polite or whatever. Whoop. Now we at the party. I fucking spin around or whatever, doing my networking, and the nigga Jay-Z, you know, doubles back and says to you, you know, look, man, Mac is a good dude and everything. You know what I'm saying, but you might be out of his league and shit, man. Let me get your number, and you know, maybe we can hook up and do some things. What do you do? And her answer was, now remember, this is all hypothetical, so she thinks that her answer doesn't matter, right? So what she says to me, oh shit, that's easy. What I do is I take the number and then ask you for a pass, a hall pass. Well, bitch, the hall pass don't even matter no more, right? The hall pass is out the window, right? You feel what I'm saying? The hall pass is just me saying, okay, I'm okay with what you gonna do any motherfucking way.
This nigga back is crazy.
Hall pass is for me, bitch. It ain't for you, right? That's the first thing. Right? And then the second thing, the thing that you don't understand is that even though you looking at it like it's a one-off, right? This is your dream opportunity, this, that, and the third, and that I should be understanding enough to let you indulge in whatever fantasy it is. What I have to live with is the idea that I think that I'm their peer. And so your fantasy is to fuck a nigga that is equal to me. Why am I not your fantasy? And that's how niggas think. So it don't matter that it's Usher. That is Usher makes it even that much worse, because the nigga is like, I can't sing like this nigga. But I ain't never gonna be able to swoon bitches, but you know what I can do? I can rock this motherfucking baby to sleep, change diapers, fucking scratch your fucking feet and make you fucking squirt and some more shit, right? Like Usher ain't doing none of that shit. Like I'm real life. This is what your nigga is thinking.
But wait though, right?
Swooning over some imaginary motherfucker. He always thinks about, damn, what would happen if you had action? I'm out the fucking door.
But wait though,
that's what that nigga was tripping.
Does he really think that he's their peer though?
Yeah, because he's in the biz. I mean, you know what I'm saying? No, I know he's not the peer, but I'm saying like you thinking to yourself in them same circles. Like you might run into, you know, these niggas at some industry party. Nigga, your girl is Kiki fucking
right.
Palmer. You feel what I'm saying? She might end up getting invited to the white party or the Rockefeller brunch or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The nigga's thinking like that. Plus, he trying to make whatever moves. Like, you know, you don't be fucking with a chick like that that's really on the rise and you just sitting home changing diapers. Like, nigga, you gotta have some kind of ambition. I would think.
I still say him. I say him.
Okay, so
I would say.
So out of them four,
I would
who did we
say.
have? We had Papoose. We had Nicki Minaj, Jeannie Mai, and Mr. Keke Palmer. Who was the most ill-informed, surprised hip-hop spouse, surprised at what their spouse did?
Mr. Keke Palmer for 500.
I'm gonna go Jenny Ma. That's hilarious. How you gonna find out she's divorced on the internet?
All right, let's see what we got here. Bam!
Whole gang outside.
Tell them, nigga.
And Mr.
Yeah,
Zoom.
Eddie.
Not a million niggas, nigga. It's just
Yeah,
a starting
stupid as fuck.
That's it. Look, we right here.
We not mobbing, we hitting though.
Yeah, sturdy nigga. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Where's mama?
Fucking money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
What's that, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know
Big
niggas.
Zoom.
They said you don't know niggas.
Big Zoom.
Plan that vacation.
Yeah.
You planning your funeral, pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to the street, nigga. Everything, nigga. Let's play. Let's play. What's up?
We'll meet you there, nigga.
Let's get it.
Let us meet you there, nigga.
That's legendary. That's the starting
Let's get
line.
it going, man.
We'll meet you on your vacation, nigga.
That's a fact.
They got Big Zoom outside.
They
wanted to come at me. I had to be amazed, man. We ain't even do nothing to nobody, man.
Man, what's poppin', man? What's
My
poppin',
nigga.
man? Nobody hiding around here, man.
Yeah,
We
outside.
We ready, nigga. All the way up.
Yeah.
in the
We ain't ducking action, nigga.
So
As we said before, right? End result of this dumbass shit, right? Was a nigga ended up being put on house arrest, right? For the next 4 months. And maybe this house arrest, man, a nigga get used to, being around all the luxurious shit, right? Because again, we just put up the fucking shit. Like, nigga, your wife is worth 100 tickets, bruh. What the fuck are you doing? First of all, why are you in girls' business? Like, Cardi B and Nicki Minaj been beefing forever and ever. Amen. They ain't gonna never be friends. Oh well, right? Let them beef. Like I don't know if you guys have noticed, but like they got what do you call it when you have somebody that fights through you or fights for you? I can't think of the fucking. It's like your designee and shit, right? Anyway, they both got little camps and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? So, Nicki got Ice Spice right now. They doing their thing. Cardi B got all the young girls. The Glorilla and her little crew. The Lotto chick. So whoever don't get along with, the big dog, they got some little chihuahuas for them, right? Why is the niggas getting involved in this? Offset and Mr. Kenneth Petty.
because they ain't got shit else to do.
Like, you niggas is too rich for this shit, right? Offset said it, but
Man.
Offset, nigga, you throwing rocks and hiding your hands because you done DM the man some threatening ass message about your wife or some bullshit, right? Which made this nigga go outside. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. My wife got 100 tickets. You got to worry about me being outside looking for no niggas.
Hey, man.
First of all, I want you gone that bad. Like, nigga, your little life, nigga, don't cost that much. Nigga, my wife got 100 tickets. The fuck?
Exactly.
And we ain't gonna talk about it on the fucking internet. How about that? Because we do kind of want to get away with it.
Yeah.
Secondly, why am I even putting myself, my wife, my people, my fucking
My
friends, my dog, any motherfucking body in jeopardy of losing this lifestyle behind niggas are talking shit on the internet? Fuck out of here.
So, me personally, if my wife is worth 100 tickets, but here's the thing that's crazy about that. I'd be trying to multiply that shit. I wouldn't be worried about bit more nothing what these niggas talk about.
You right. With these damn lawyers and shit.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out how I can buy into the Miami Dolphins. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit. I'm trying to figure out how I can populate all that other shit. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Above all else, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, I'm talking motherfucker to mind my business. I ain't finna let no dudes beat up on my bras. But if you got a problem with some bras, man.
Nigga, y'all got security, y'all got teams, y'all got a plethora of resources. And you gonna stand on the block and say, we outside. Nigga, we got a shot. Nigga, like you still pushing apes, nigga. What are you talking about?
Hey, these internet streets is crazy as shit. Niggas do a bunch of unnecessary shit just for clicks and likes.
No, I agree. Nothing to at that.
No, we still ain't got no points, man. This is crazy.
in my world, I already won, so I don't really, I'm not really tripping. I'm always doing in my world.
Let me get a point.
Ask me something like, "Are you smarter than fifth grade?" questions. I promise you, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, see, I didn't think the questions were gonna be so intricate.
Me either.
They ain't even intricate.
I didn't think it was gonna be so hip hop, hippity, don't stop. I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
I thought there were gonna be some surface culture questions.
I thought it was gonna be like something like, "What's the 50th state in the United States?" Like some shit like that. I didn't think it was gonna be like the hip hop lifestyle.
Hey, that's hilarious because I actually learned something.
I'm more of a pop girl. We want to talk about it. Not the hip hop, but more of a pop.
Hey, that is cool. That's hilarious because I actually learned something though. I ain't getting no points, but I learned that Rihanna was a billionaire. How about that?
I mean, not bad. I gotta get that money on.
I didn't know that. So you more into the culture than I am. So,
I mean, yeah, but that's not like, for me, that wouldn't be considered hip hop. That would be considered like fashion, because she like goes crazy in the fashion world.
Yeah, you do know.
Yeah, that would be considered like fashion.
Hip hop culture, just like Kanye, same thing.
Yeah, but if we were talking about it, Kanye wouldn't pop to my mind because that would, to me, that's considered fashion. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's part of hip hop culture, but that's not you. So it's like,
yeah, Savage Fenty is the same shit, but I always thought of it as like just for females, right? Like, I didn't think that you'd have dudes. I mean, I didn't think that dudes running around wearing Savage Fendi, but I do know that she has male models, so she made clothes for everybody. I just didn't know that until recently. Like, she got plus size and all that.
Oh yeah, shit. Lizzo was signed to her shit.
Right, but I didn't know she was a billion though. I didn't know she was all up there with them people. I didn't know she was on Oprah level. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know she was a billionaire.
Yeah, she that money on bunyan.
So even though
look, ASAP Rocky is the perfect example of what I'm talking about, right? With the Kenneth Petty motherfucker. That nigga ain't even he just now did a feature on somebody's shit. That nigga been so in the cut since his ass.
He's so chilled out, laid back with his line, with his money on his mind.
Him and his $1 billion ass baby mama.
Right quick.
Him and his $1 billion baby mama.
I about to say twice. My nigga locked it in twice. He said, "I'm not just gonna get her pregnant once, nigga. I'm gonna do it twice." Under a year, nigga. Fuck with
here, homie.
The double lock. Yeah.
You know, he gonna say, "Who you know get right out of pregnant twice in under a year?" I'll wait.
I will go ahead and try to wipe that up right quick, so that way if she divorced me, she can pay for my life.
I'm not really into that regular shit.
I would have. That way, if she tried to divorce me, she gotta take care of me for the rest of my life. At least
that's why she's not going for none of that.
Yeah, she not. And I ain't signing no prenups or none of that shit. Bitch, I want half. I want half of all the shit. I would give a fuck. What's happening? I will be the perfect trophy husband.
This motherfucker take care of my woman. She ain't never gonna want to go nowhere, and when it's time for her to go, oh well, get on.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's gonna happen, but I won't have.
That time you be the,
you won't have everything.
I know fucking well. You didn't help me finance some shit that I didn't came up with. That's at least.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it ain't gonna be worth a billy, though.
We still friends and shit. You got 2 babies. We still co-parent, all that shit. You know, if I need to call you for $100 million line of credit or some shit like that, you know, we still good.
Yeah,
I can dig it. Fortunately, that should be messy as fuck. So I'll get all of it. Every last bit of it.
All right, final question.
Let's go. Point time.
We all know who Brittany Renner is. Brittany Renner is the baby mama to PJ Washington, who got big because
international gold digger. Let's get it.
Known as the highest tech gold digger out of everybody. She really made the baby thing pay off, but not only that, she's generated quite the internet presence doing various podcasts and kind of, you know, being the poster child for hoeing on the go. Sort of, you know. No other way to
he also was fucking with Kevin Samuels kind of stuff. Yeah, we know. I know what he did.
So the question is this: she just did Shannon Sharp's
shout out.
And Shannon was bold enough to ask her what her body count is.
No. He didn't ask her. She just threw it out there. Like, he didn't ask shit. Okay, this nigga Shannon Sharp is a Southern gentleman, and this nigga damn near passed out when she just threw it out there, like, because he asked her a question like something about taste. And she's like, I had sex with 35 dudes. Am I the model for taste? And this nigga started drinking shit. This nigga choked on his little bourbon that he got, nigga. Yeah, nigga, she tossed that out there.
Y'all feel like 35 bodies is a lot?
Huh?
Right. So
y'all feel like 35 bodies is a lot?
Do you think that the 35 bodies is a real?
Is a what?
A real number.
I mean, yeah, of course it's a real number.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Why would you doubt it? Why
would it be a real number?
Well, I don't know. If you would doubt it, like, what's the over and under?
I feel like you got to think about it over time. If you spread that over like a 15-year span.
She's only 31.
That's not that. That's okay. So she started fucking at 15 to 31. That's not that many people per year.
She started fucking in college.
But
she started fucking in college.
How it's happening, it's not that many folks.
She was like 19. She started fucking in college. He said she lost her virginity in college. And
okay,
she was
31.
That bitch been fresh out the
12 years is still gonna be 3 people a year.
Right. That ain't bad. I don't think so.
That's why I said when you put it down and like when you just say it, it's like damn. When you put the math behind it, it's not that bad.
Plus, also I'm watching the show, right? So she was raised by her white grandmother.
That don't sound, bro. That do not sound expensive. You single, fucking 3 people a year, 12 months, 3 people. That's not that bad. If you a single person out here living, that does not sound that bad. But so when you say, yeah, I have 35 bodies, it's like, damn, bitch. Like, but when you break down the math and you put down year by year, that's what I was saying. I feel like I had this conversation earlier. I think I was talking to my auntie earlier about this conversation. And I was telling her, like, it depends on the time span. You know what I mean? Like I said, if she started having sex, she's 15, if she's 31, okay, she had been about 16 years to get that 35 up there. But y'all saying she started doing all this shit out of college. So, you know what I'm saying? Was it like you going on hummus spree for the summer, the 3 months you go going out of the country, just nigga. Then you come back in the States, just nigga. Like, how is this happening? Like, you going to sausage parties? You taking it down by the sevens? Like, what we doing?
So here's the spiel, right? So she was raised by a white grandmother. Hold on, she was raised by a white grandmother in the church. She's mixed white and black, right? Her dad was black, mom was black.
Everybody know church girls be the horse, so it don't even matter.
Right. So that's basically the setup, because she was hella sheltered, was raised around white people, didn't really fuck around with no blacks. She was on like a handful of them, and she played soccer. Her whole shit when she was young was soccer. She wasn't worried about no dudes, none of that bullshit. She was on soccer. And she got a scholarship to Jackson State, right? And then she ended up getting into the culture of black people, yada, 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 according to her story on Club Shay Shay. But she ended up losing her virginity and fucking with a white dude, the quarterback at that time. And he was all her shit. She dropped out of school.
That's her shit, right?
So she dropped out of school to follow this nigga to the NFL. He didn't do well. He ended up fucking over her. She ended up moving to LA to be on her other shit. She had just had the kid or whatever. And then she's like, by the time the kid got 5, she was like, fuck it. And just got, into the industry tough, into the internet tough, into the whole influencer thing tough, and through meeting people and living. 35 bodies racked up, kind of, pew. They start stacking. She starts stacking bodies. Well, yeah, that's basically her skill.
She's stabbing them and they still smacking them. And by them, I mean them cakes. So that don't even matter. People are going crazy about the number, but that's not going to stop the next NFL nigga from smashing that. Come on now.
But so here's the thing, though. That's what she's trying to say. She like on some.
Like, we all know that it's not going to stop him, bro.
Yeah, but she like on some church girl. Wish I could have had some a room to breathe when I was in high school. As soon as I got that room to breathe, plus,
my freedom granted me that choice to be like, no, I'm not doing this because I can do whatever I want to do. But I'm like, oh no, no.
Apparently, that's what she wanted to do.
That nigga got off as soon as they let her off the leash. That was it.
Apparently, she wanted to slut out because after the little white dude left her, and she moved out of wherever the hell Jackson State is, in California. Because actually, and then she did that California, fucked around, whatever, and then moved back, caught up with the nigga back in Michigan, and then ended up coming back to California and continuing her slut reign. But I watched the whole episode.
Let me ask you this. Well, I gotta ask.
Oh, Frank, would you hit that?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Matt, did you smash it, Matt?
Not Rob, but yeah.
Exactly. So nothing too. It's just
so that really makes me ask my next question differently then, right? Yes, I can't say it's 35 too much because we all said no. So what is the number, the cutoff number for Smash or Dash?
Yeah, EK got 88 bodies, so I don't know.
Who?
It's a hoe out here. It's a very famous influencer right now. Her name is EK, and Erica Kane is her name, EK, and she has 88 bodies, and she had 88 bodies by the time she was 19.
Oh shit! I mean, well, okay, I probably had 88 bodies.
And guess what? That was at 19. People is popular for still going to different cities and fucking niggas. So my baby probably got like 95 right now. There. She didn't hit it. She almost a Centurion out here. She almost at the Honda. Okay, and they're still smashing. So my question and answer to this is why, and I don't know.
Okay, so listen. For me personally, right? I don't like to ask questions I don't want to know the answer to. So I'm not gonna care what her body count is. As long as the pussy don't feel like space, as long as it's good.
Like what? Like I was about to say, because what if Shawty do got 100 bodies, and then you get up in a thing and it grab you tighter than anything that's ever grabbed you before? What do you like? Shit, maybe they need to get read through a little bit. What's going on over here? Like,
I prefer to let my ignorance be my bliss around this point in time. And when it comes to that, because everybody got a pass, goddammit. Everybody got a pass, and I'm pretty sure it. You know, unless you want to know, I don't, man. Let that shit come up in conversation.
I would have to be with Frank on that ignorant bullshit because it's like it is gonna make me look at you like. Because I don't know how many was raw. Do you even know? Like, it's just a lot of questions that we gotta ask here because you know the saying, if they hit it with a condom, it don't count. So, do she really got 88 bodies? We don't know. We do not know.
I'm gonna call cap on that statement.
I'm gonna definitely say protect yourself at all times. Goddamn it, like a buck.
I've been here so many bitches. You like, nah.
They all count.
I'm like,
they all count, but not the way that not the way that you think, right? So it's funny to me, right? And this is I gotta preface this by saying this is a fucked up analogy, but it's the only one that I can make for niggas, right? So niggas play basketball, right? With the same basketball. 10 niggas on the court at a time, niggas tapping in, everybody touched the motherfucking ball. Game after game after motherfucking game.
So y'all try to say that's
that
okay
ball don't never get washed, reconditioned, none of that shit, nigga. We throw the ball in the trunk, nigga, and play with that motherfucker again. Twirl it, nigga, roll that motherfucker around our neck. Some niggas sleep on the basketball and some more shit, right? Now, one time do we think about how filthy this motherfucking basketball is. Now, however, chick, right, she ain't touched by nowhere near as many motherfuckers. And when she did get touched, she probably took a shower somewhere between now and then and squash that motherfucker out. Like, if she didn't tell you, you would know, right?
Right.
So what is the fucking
you making sense. You making sense.
What is the fucking difference? Like, we be mad about the wrong shit, right?
I could be mad about the wrong shit. Look, on that note, y'all,
how about this? How about this, right? And I know niggas be mad at me because I don't use no spray bottle, right? But niggas, every nigga I know roll a blunt, they lick that motherfucker to stick it.
Okay, hold on.
Put that motherfucker in their mouth, light it, nigga, and pass it. We all hit that motherfucking nigga one by one motherfucking one, nigga. That bitch might go around 15 lips before we get it back. We just assume everybody is cool. We don't fuck with none of these niggas in the dark, right? Like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you do in the dark, right? Nigga, I don't know if you brush your teeth, if you eat ass, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you do, right? But I don't give a fuck now. I don't even think about it. And I'm tripping about what my chick did 15 years ago before she met me. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, so
like you say, I don't ask because I don't want to be making no judgment on your character.
Ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
As long as that
judgment on your character is probably gonna be wrong. Like, you know, you might have had a whole phase where you went through 30 niggas, right? In 2 years or some shit. Oh, okay, well, but shit, that might look bad. It ran your numbers up. So now you talking about 45, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey,
bitch, you ain't 45. How you got 45?
As long as that joint do what it was made to do, with no problems, you ain't gonna have no problems with me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, as long as it do what it's supposed to do, you all right with me, man. I only want to know. Indeed. But look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. ToJo had to tap out. You know, she got to get up early in the morning now, and we on a 3-hour time difference. So we gonna say peace out for her, and the fact that we didn't get no goddamn points on this goddamn trivia thing is a situation. So we gonna have to come back, you know, a little later on down the line and revisit this whole shit because I need a point. But that's the end of the show. Y'all do all the like, share, and subscribing that y'all need to do. And hit us, man. We here I seem to be Thursday now. And at 5, live at 5. We back at it, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
shit, put it back over me and tucked into it like I burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you ain't gonna get this.
Bitch, you gonna take this time right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.